Hello, John from Worcester, Ohio. I believe I just talked to you today.
Yes,
Welcome.
Linda. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
All right. I think we are getting down to it's slowing down a little bit, so we're going to get started here. All righty, you want to mute everybody? Bree, you want to handle the controls or Niall?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome everybody to our Tuesday night business call, the most important call of the week. This is where the information is dropped that there may be new things coming and you want to stay informed. I always have that FOMO, that fear of missing out. My name is Linda Horn and I'm an MSI here. I don't usually do these, so I'm a tad bit nervous. My palms are sweaty and all that kind of stuff, but I have been here for a long time. And I want to just kind of tell you a little bit about me so you can get to know who I am. I am a real person and I love people. I started a long time ago. I'm not going to go to the exact time, and I wrote notes down because I don't want to miss anything. I tend to forget to say things because like I said, I'm nervous. But anyway, when I first started here, I had zero knowledge. I never worked on a website. I didn't know the first thing about it. I didn't know anything about search engines. I didn't know anything how to add a photo. I didn't know how to work a website. So the reason being because I was always a hands-on person. I've done everything to work on cars for 10 years on cooling systems. I worked in grocery, I worked in pizza places, I waited tables, I worked in a nursing home in an Alzheimer's unit for 8 years. I worked in a machine shop and learned how to make a lot of cogs and different things for machines. So I've done a little bit of everything, but the reason that I did is I wanted to be well-rounded, but I got bored. Once I learned something, I got bored. So I just kept looking for that something, trying to find that something that kept me happy with what I was doing, intrigued and keep my mind running, right? So with all of that came a lot of body abuse. So as I aged and after the last surgery that I had, my ortho doctor said, it's time for you to find something else to do from home or on a computer. So I took classes. I took medical billing and coding classes. I thought, that was something in the medical field that it would always grow and I could be doing different things and learning something new. Well, I was in my 50s and no one would hire me. They wanted to hire people straight out of school. They didn't want somebody that was close to retirement age. So, as disheartening as that is, because I didn't feel old, but age is nothing but a number, but not to an employer. So with that, I started looking online. I did a couple of other things that I enjoyed, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I had no guidance. So that was all for naught. I had gotten some pretty good products that I enjoyed, but I didn't know how to market them. I didn't know how to get them out there. I didn't know how to share them with people because I wasn't a salesperson. I'm, I'm a true believer, and if I believe in something, then I can put it out there. My passion falls into play. But like I said, I spent a lot of money and I'll spin my wheels a lot. So as I continue to look, I stumbled upon this program and I was still working some, outside of the home a little bit, but things were getting worse. The body was just screaming. And I tried it, right? So I tried to do the posting. I tried to do a lot of that stuff and I was getting nowhere. I just felt like I was dumb. So my instructor at the time reached out and told me about the performance blogging system. And so I said, well, okay. So I went ahead and I came in, but then it was go watch the videos and figure it out. Well, I'm not that kind of person. As I said, I'm a hands-on person. I work with my hands. I've always worked with my hands. So when it comes to, really putting my mind into things, let me step back just a little bit and tell you that I grew up with someone telling me I would never be smart enough to do anything. I could never, I wanted to be a veterinarian. Don't bother, you're not smart enough to do that. It was that browbeating over the years that had me convinced that I didn't know how to use my mind because, it was a tool that I wasn't supposed to use because I was dumb. I wasn't smart enough. It took me a long time to get out of that. I'm kind of choking up and I apologize for that, but life resonates, right? Um, but with that, I found I found something here that was just, it was different. I wanted to learn. I wanted to be something. I wanted to be someone that was helping others to pay it forward because over the years, even though I was an inward person, I became a person that loved people. I like to talk to people. It might be the Scotch Irish in me, I don't know, because we do like to talk, but I enjoy people's stories. And I think that's something that I always enjoyed most of my childhood was listening to my grandfather's stories because he always would tell me about back in the day, what they went through in the depression and things like that. He was a history guy. And so that's kind of what drew me to the nursing home was to help those people that had Alzheimer's. And I always would joke to make it through every day that I made new friends every day because they never, they don't remember. Some of them remember you, but most of them don't because their mind is just gone, the things that they go through. So that kind of led me to come out and want to talk to more people. And I felt like this was the glowing opportunity for that. I talk to people every day. I have a new family here. Uh, and it's been a journey. It definitely has. And the furthest thing I am from where I used to be was bored. I don't have a day where I'm bored. There's always new people to talk to. There's always um, there's always things to do. I have a few hats that I wear here, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I enjoy everything. I enjoy what I do. But I've learned that knowledge. So in my history, I do have Alzheimer's. I do have dementia. I have a lot of that going on, and that's not going to happen to me. I'm going to keep my mind fresh. I'm going to take our Velavita and, build up that way and keep the things intact that need to be. My mom is now 89 years old and she's pretty much sharp as a tack. So I have that going for me, right? But so anyway, let's get to the rest of my story. I don't want to hold Rory and Tanya up very long. I first met Rory. Tanya wasn't with him at the time. I met him at the first event that I ever went to. And I always had that backwards persona of nobody on the top ever want to talk to you. I always had that. I'm nothing, right? I'm not important. So I wallflowered it, not kidding. I watched him, but I stayed back. I was introduced to him and he was very kind, terribly busy, but he was very kind. And I just thought, wow, I didn't expect this, right? So then the next event, I met him again, talked more to him, had a little bit more one-on-one. And then by the third event, I finally got to meet Tanya because she had many obligations and she wasn't able to go. So when I first got to meet her, I just thought, wow, these people are real. You know, they're real. They're not snobby. They're not people because they're at the top that you're mediocre, because you're not. They have made me feel so good about myself, and just they they value everybody. They value you brand new people that are coming in. You have no idea the kind and the kindness and loving environment that you're in. Um, so it's something that you know, when you look back and you just think there was no reason for me to be afraid, but that's that's just the kind of person that I am. I'm cautious when meeting some people, but you know, you can go into a big facility and say you have to give your products to someone at the top. You're going to be nervous, and chances are you may get shut down, but that's not something that happens here. You know, we're one big family, and I just feel blessed. I feel blessed to know both of them. I've gotten to know them a little bit better over time, and I just I can't think of any place that I'd rather be. So with that, I haven't gone as long, but I just wanted to let you know that I am very real. I'm a real person. I do love everybody, and I just I know that our leaders love everybody too. So I believe that I'm introducing Rory this evening. Rory, are you here?
Linda, I am here. Mhm.
Okay.
You're doing
This
a
is
job.
this is this is the man of the hour for sure. Everybody's in the right place. This is Rory Ricord. The
Linda,
floor
you've
is
grown
yours.
so much. You're definitely going to be able to do this again because it's good to hear a story, but I didn't realize that you've grown so much. And with your growth, what I like about what we do is with your growth, when we did this, we didn't want to have just people that we hired teach people the system off of a script. We wanted our instructors to instruct from a real place, a place of integrity and truth, where they learned what we did and taught what we did, all based on truth. And you know what? It wasn't easy. There's a reason people don't do this because it was hard, right? This is why there is no other program out there that does what we do. We spent the time, and I had to build things up, and you came into the program and adapted to it and jumped right in. I actually tell you, I can't remember Triple R without you, really, because it
I
just
don't.
do you, babe?
No, I don't remember without Linda. She's definitely a part. She is definitely a part of this family here. And you guys, the thing is, I want to say something here because I'm going to get emotional because I love this lady. You guys have no idea how hard she works. She really is a real person, but she definitely cares. She has the biggest heart, and she's grown leaps and bounds. And here's the thing, you guys. This is the great thing for everyone who's new here. It all started with a decision that she made. She made a decision. She trusted a little bit. And each time she grew a little bit more and she grew a little bit more. And you guys, personal growth is the key to unlocking success. It really is. And it started with Linda making a decision that she wanted to be here. And she kept going and she kept going and she kept going until now, you guys, she rocks and rolls. She knows the system inside and out, outward, backwards, and forward. As a matter of fact, I'd have to call her, I think, to get if I needed a little help with something. And that's what it's all about. That's the progress that we have here. Is someone that genuinely cares, and she's a servant leader, and she's willing to give and give and give. But you guys, it all started with a decision. She decided to be a part of this. She decided to not quit. She decided to push forward for better, and it's got her where now this is her full-time income. This is what she does, and so this is achievable. And So one thing I like about what we have here is that we have it's any stage that you want to be. If you want to not just, because I think what we have is glorious, our PBS. But if you want to just work on that and post ads and make a little side income, we got that for you. If you want to join more fully into the system, join the Anchor offers, become an instructor to help others and make more money and become full-time here, we have that for you too. We even have all the trips and all the awards and all the accolades on the other side as well. So whatever step of the process you want to be, we have it for you. And so it's just, I would love you, Linda. Love you.
Love you too.
You got Tanya to come override the whole call, Linda. That's what happened. We are so happy that you're part of what we do here. And you guys, she's also a label winner. Let's not forget the Linda Horn, our Cabernet Franc is the Linda Horn, and that just to show proof of growth. But she got there because she builds into others, and we're continuing to do so. And I got to tell you, this is a good segue to what I want to cover today. So get ready for a lot of things to happen over the next couple months. I'm going to stress this. I know we have a lot of people catch the replay. Being here live is always better. Tuesdays, we do trainings on Mondays, training on Tuesdays, and then we do trainings on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. It's because there's a lot going on here. All right. And there's a lot of skills to teach people and get things going. We are enhancing the performance blogging system in an incredible way that is so needed. It's things that we've been working on for a long time. So I need everybody to I'm going to do some housekeeping here and look in your calendars. Saturday, April 20th. Okay. It's a week before our Punta Cana Leadership Summit for Bella Vita. That Saturday, we're going to have our normal 2-hour training. Then we have a 2-hour V marketing. And right after that, from 3:00 Eastern, so that's noon Pacific, 1 Mountain, 2 Central, 3 Eastern and for 3 hours. So we're going to go till 6:00 Eastern. Put on your calendar, you guys, this is going to be an epic release, an epic update to performance blogging system and the way we do things here. This is going to be a big freaking release. Now, how big? We're going to be getting the MSIs ready, our leadership ready prior to, so that they're there to help everybody as we launch this on April 20th. Now, we're going to launch this. Then everybody that's earned the Punta Cana trip, we're going to be celebrating what this is going to create in the future, obviously from a glorious location, probably with a cold beverage in our hands, and some apparently some beach volleyball. Okay, all this April 20th. Now, we're going to still be doing our 2-hour trainings. Now, Tanya's been teaching you guys social media training. We have a lot to cover. We are going to be taking the performance blogging system and we're going to help everybody step into content, not just in the written content, which is very powerful, but also in video, multimedia content and blending the two together so that we can take advantage of even more reach, more income with Google AdSense, and more traffic to our sites. Okay. Now, we're going to teach you how to do it. Step by step by step by step. And we're going to do it in these trainings. And what we do, you guys, what we do here, we've been learning this for decades. We're teaching it to everybody in a quick order, and we do it actively, right? We spend a lot of time in training, getting people up to speed and doing all of that. You just need to show up, right? Now you can catch the replays. Everything other than our actual V marketing training is available on replays on the YouTube channel. But there's something different when you watch it live. There's something different. And, we can handle a lot of people to today's technology. We're going to be rolling out a lot of things. Now we got Brain Food Academy, which we train on every Wednesday. You guys, we on the verge of launching the education platform. We had a couple delays, and we are almost done with the registration process. And everything that we're rolling out on April 20th is going to allow us to market that in huge, huge ways. So I know we're tentative. We've been waiting where it's at. We're going to be in full launch before April 20th with Brain Food Academy. But the tools we're bringing you and we're launching on April 20th is to help everybody build with their PBS even more, and awesome things are coming. So between now and April 20th, we're going to be doing things to make sure we're all ready. Now, after we launch that, we're going to have to do a whole new training on the basics of setting up your PBS, because we're going to make modifications along the way. Okay. This is by far the biggest update that we have done since probably 2011. There were some big updates in the PBS prior to that, big updates. So we're talking 12 years, but the biggest update in a single time, and it's epic. Now we're going to be getting things ready, and then we're going to roll it out there. We're going to take 3 hours from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock to get everybody up to speed, get everybody into it that we can, and we want to get going. Now, these are things that are going to put more money in your pocket. These are things that are going to take exactly what we do now to make it more successful. We're going to take people's Google AdSense revenues and increase them so many more times from what we're putting into place. This is big. And we got to get ready. Now, the programming is all we're waiting on. We are making really good headway. We are ahead of schedule, and it's freaking amazing. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of the components to run our business in this new aspect, we can do it all over our smartphone too. Like, you guys, awesome, sexy looking technology to play with. It looks so good. So as we continue to iron that stuff out, we're gonna getting all the leadership up to speed, and we're gonna be going with that. So April 20th. Now, Punta Cana, and the way we build and be marketing is gonna be a solid push, right? And we have a process here. We take our students, we teach you how to do things, and we want you to be succeeding so well that you can turn around and teach others. And just some fundamentals to put out there. The best teachers are only one lesson ahead. You only have to be one lesson ahead of your student. You want to learn how to do the system better? Teach somebody. Teach 10 people, you're going to learn it even more. You guys, we have experts that are also MSIs. You know why they're so good? They've taught hundreds and hundreds of people how to do it. You get better with the student becomes the teacher in some point of that. You know, the reason why we're making so many more improvements all the time is because I'm still talking to students all the time. I hear things like, how can we make that better? How can we make that more understandable? What do we need to make it easier? Right? How can we make it better? What can I do to be better for the system and learn? And that's why we put out there. Okay, now, Tanya's going to be teaching the social media stuff on Saturdays on our 2-hour stuff. There's a lot of training on that. Guys, it's not going to something you can learn in one time. There's little aspects you got to do. And I think, Tanya, you brought this up there. Less than 1% of people that do social media marketing are what we would call successful, that can do it full time. A lot of people, it's just truly a hobby. Now, we're professional marketers. We know how to do SEO and keyword content. But when you take social media and you take video content and combine it to what we do in the PBS, a lot more money. Now, I've been doing that. Things I didn't even think about how to teach it. Tanya's been teaching me things, I guess since about, I want to say about 2011. Baby, how long we been doing the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, I think it was 2011.
And you guys, prior to that, YouTube wasn't being used a lot. Like,
No,
it started getting more massive, and
it was the wild frontier when I got in there.
and now we're seeing it being recognized as a media source. And I'll also bring up, we got the Instagrams, we've got obviously Facebook, still utilize that. The TikToks, Tanya and I both don't do much on TikTok. We have leaders that do, and we'll have them help do the training. We just kind of focus on what we can and do a really good job on it. I also until TikTok's owned by Google, I don't care. For me, that's just what I do. If it's owned by Google pays us so much money in our Google AdSense, and I watch it grow, and it's synergistic. That's where I focus. To me, that just makes business sense. So, but I'm not saying don't do TikTok. If you like it, make that part of your routine, great. just know we're going to bring people here that do really good in TikTok to train you. And, you know, Tanya and I are both, we share a lot of the same understandings and beliefs and things, but we don't like to learn from people that aren't doing. That's why we're so on top of having trainers train that are doing it today, right? And we want to keep it fresh because things change. We are seeing trends, future trends happening, and so we wanted to be ready for it. So everything we're bringing you guys out on April 20th doesn't just bring us up to speed, it puts us ahead. It puts us ahead so we're ready for what's about to come. And it's awesome. Not just that, we found ways to get more money into people's pockets so that they can do this full-time quicker. Big changes. We corrected a lot of things. And I want to give it all to you guys today, but the programming will be done then. So we're up, but it's good. Now we have a runway to get you guys ready. All right, to focus on that. So know that the Saturday trainings, we're getting you ready so you can take advantage of all these things we're doing. All right, we're talking better email capture. We're going to create email lists better than ever. Okay, we're going to create a lot more streams to keep the eyeballs focused and coming back to what we do. That being said, today, I'm going to do an example of what Tanya's teaching you guys how to do. I do short little videos. I'm the cheesy one in the relationship. Tanya likes to be matter of fact, you know, be your personality. Let your personality show. All right. You might think you're obnoxious. Some people are going to like that. You're going to attract like things. And we all have a difference, but if we're all promoting the same stuff in our own way, it adds up. Okay. Just make sure you're linking, you're doing the right keywords. And you guys, I'm going to show you what I did. And then Tanya, I think I want you to show them how to make it better with the right keywords and changing the description on Saturday for a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Because I'm going to tell you, I didn't do it right. And this is usually when I say, Tanya, will you help me with this? So I'm going to have her help you guys. I'm going to have her help me with you guys on Saturday. Okay. So in our amazing bandwidth here in the Grand Caymans, it's been uploading for a while. I hope it's ready. All right, so I'm logged into my Rory3.com back office. I'm going to go to one of our pages. I'm going to go down to health and fitness. Is this visible and clean, Tanya?
No, it's not. It's fuzzy.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go into my.
It's a little better.
Oh.
Not really.
Oh, I don't know if I can even put it on this one. Where's my EMF? All right, hold on. I just realized I don't have any. Do I not have an EMF protection on that one? Hold on. I might have to pull it from another one. Okay, so I recommend having multiple PBSs when you really got this figured out. And even then, just know that it's a lot more work. But when we start doing more and more of these things, you guys might see the advantages like I do. I try to hit it from different styles, different angles, but you can do that inside the same system. There is so much more I want to show you guys. All right, I'm gonna put it here. All right, you guys are gonna see me edit this page. I'm gonna copy it over from one to the other. So let me do that really quick. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. I'm gonna share my screen. Now, you guys, Tuesdays, we always introduce the new students, but we're going to be showing you how to do things on Tuesdays now. And we got new guests, we got new things we're going to roll out, and that's going to be getting everything ready for what's coming on the 20th, okay, of April. All right, so that being said, let me do this. Oh, one more housekeeping. Look at your calendars. Let me stop for a second. Next Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern, on bellavita.live is the founders call. All right. Costa's going to be on there. You guys, he keeps giving us more and more stuff. All right. Now, that's where we get the new monthly promotions. We get things to help. We're all pushing for Punta Cana. We have until the end of March to qualify, and anybody can start now and make it. We know how to do it. We know how to do it with RV marketing. We know how to guide all that stuff. And we're going to be putting some more focused attention on that as well on these trainings. However, we rolled out a lot of stuff this year with Velveeta. Monday, it's going to be another one of those things. You're going to need a pillow to grab your chin when it hits the floor. And as great as that is, put on your calendar May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It's also Velveeta's anniversary. We're 4 years old May 5th, not that far away. Okay, we'll have another huge promotion on the first part of April, but May 5th is a Sunday. May 5th is a Sunday. The first Monday is that Monday, and I'm not even sure we're gonna do a founders call that Monday. We're gonna be we'll see, but there's gonna be a big event, a big to do on the anniversary day. It's a Sunday. Okay. And because it falls on a Sunday, we're gonna be doing that. And you guys, we're gonna be announcing a lot of different things. We want to have groups together. We're gonna be doing a lot of watch parties. Okay, so we're gonna be announcing that closer to. So you guys, those of you that are in the Texas area, we're gonna go over at the Florida areas. We're gonna be doing some get-togethers to watch it together and plan and make lots of mini events. Okay, so get ready for that. But minimally, you're going to want to be coming in at that time to watch the anniversary and watch what's going on. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something that I'm in the gray area. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I'm going to give you a ramp up. Every anniversary so far, there's Tanya looking ready to mute me. Every anniversary so far, Costa releases something that just blows your mind. I actually watched Tanya's eyes just about bug out of her head today when Costa gave us a heads up and we promised we wouldn't tell anybody what was going to be announced. Be ready. Okay. And obviously it's going to be time sensitive. It's always time sensitive, right? And it's one of those things that for those that know what he's done in the past on the big promotions, you guys, some of those promotions have put a lot of money in our pockets. All right. We've been able to take a promotion and create $3,000 to $6,000 in additional income we wouldn't have received because we acted on that promotion. Okay, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Just know you want to be ready. And we have other things on the way. Like you guys, there's promotions coming to help us grow and do what we do all the time. It's like it's amazing. Okay, now I'm going to also put this out there. We have a lot of people to share this opportunity with. All right, Velveeta is going to be on the forefront of our focus. Why? We see the trend. All right, and I think it helps when you looked at it. You guys, I've lost a lot of weight. Tanya's losing weight, and we're keeping it off. You guys, I have not had a situation where I didn't yo-yo, meaning lose a lot of weight, gain it all back, and it always brings friends, right? Always, right? You lose 20 pounds, you gain 20, but all of a sudden you gain an extra 15 just for your just for your troubles. Here's an extra 15 pounds back, right? And guys, like I would work really hard, do something drastic to drop 40 pounds. Usually something that wasn't really fun, right? And then I would gain the weight back, and then I would gain more, and then you got that crap feeling, and you're almost just like, well, I'm just gonna buy bigger shirts, whatever. To actually be where I'm at today, so grateful for the products, but we have that conviction, and we know for years this stuff is great, and it's not just a Band-Aid solution. It helps our bodies to get better. So we're promoting a lot more because we have way more heart now, because we just believe. It's just there. So I'm going to start showing you more of these things, but what I'm about to show you is what we want to inspire everybody to try to add. Now, some people aren't going to want to do this. That's okay. Remember, we have 3 legs of marketing in everything we do successfully. I teach a 3-legged marketing, solution, 3-legged marketing table. I'm letting you guys know that in almost everything we do now, we have 5 legs. We're solid, right? We add more legs. But when you look at the PBS and the way we market, we've been adding more and more social media, right? We have our memes, we do all that. But video is the frontier where we're going to make mainstream in everything we do here. Okay, now they don't always have to be your videos. You don't have to create them. We can share others. You know, you find one that's really good, you can utilize it. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go from 1f16.com. I'm going to copy my one. So I'm going to show you guys how I copy it, just like we do a backup. I'm grabbing my title. And I like the email protection. This goes along with how we do our other marketing. That's my key phrase. That'll be my slug. I'm the author of this. I'm putting on another page, but I still need to modify it. So I will modify this. You guys we'll see how much time I have left. I'll modify this tonight. It's got to get done. I'm going to go to code editor, grab this. Make sure it's got the right username in there. And I got this video, right? And this is the tune video. And I'm going to start out with another one or another sentence up here. And I'm going to go right here. I'm going to hit the plus sign and I'm going to hit custom HTML. Now I'm going to go into my YouTube channel and I uploaded a video. Again, I do the cheese. Now this is this video that I did. I'm holding my phone in a different way. Now this is not necessarily ideal. However, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to click on this.
Do you ever notice how you walk on the sand and it just feels so calming? It's because the Earth's frequency is going to attach itself to us as we ground ourselves through this incredible sand. It's non-conducive. And that is why we like to walk on the beach so much. It's just the same thing. Like if you go barefoot and go walk on grassy, like clear grass in soil, right? You touch the earth. And that is what it feels like when you wear a tune. This is a frequency protection amulet. It literally helps us connect with the Earth's frequency to balance out all the freaking pollution that we get from EMF radiations. It's invisible. It's around us everywhere. Think about it. People would invest $2,000 for the cell phone that creates issues. Why not drop a percentage of that and wear something that can help protect you from EMF radiation? It's everywhere around us. You know it is. Can that be good for our bodies? We are frequency. How much of these other frequencies and Wi-Fi and G's networks that are constantly being evolved to be stronger, how good is that for our carbon body life forms? Don't you think you should protect it? Check the link out. Everybody you know should be wearing a tune. They're great for dogs, horses, cats, any mammal. These help balance things out. You'll watch stress be less. You'll watch your fatigue be less. Watch how much more limber and flexibility you gain from it when you don't have all this frequency pollution in you. Check out the link below. Check out the link tied to this bio. DM me for information, whatever. Everybody needs to have one of these. Everybody. You're going to want them for your kids, your grandkids, your mom, your dad. Anybody you care about should be wearing one of these so they'll have a better quality of life. Just this makes a difference.
So there's my video, right? And yeah, I can redo this. I can do different things. I was just playing with the idea. Put this up there. Let me stop this.
Start today with GoDaddy.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab this. Is just a 2-minute video. Okay. Now I'm going to hit share. and I'm going to hit embed. And I'm going to grab that and I'm going to copy that code right there. I'm going to go to my video. Now I'm going to go right here and I'm going to paste it right there. Okay. Now I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to open this up. And the thing about it is it shows on YouTube, it shows this. And even though I just did it with my camera, the non-way that Tanya teaches you guys, this is still great to have on there. And Tanya will show you how to put the other tags and everything else on Saturday. So I have that. Now this video, now they got 2 videos. I can rewrite this and move this down, right? This video is great too, right? But I can put this video down more, let this be the leading. Now I'm going to tell you, this is great. It adds credibility, but these are the type of video where people understand more. They're like, yeah, that makes sense. It does a lot more work than the written word. Now, again, I need to put ties into it. Tanya's going to show you guys how to do that on Saturday because I need her to help me do it. And this is going to go be out there. And then it's all about promoting. Now, apparently I have an EMF protection page already. That's good to know because I was marketing it. But I'm going to replace it with this one. So this is another trick I like to do. So I got EMF protection. There it is. And I'm going to rewrite it a different way, right? This is an old version I have. I like the newer version I have. I got all the Google AdSense. So what I'm going to do when I want to get rid of this, and you guys, if you're brand new, don't worry. We teach this over and over again. When I get my other one done, I'm going to delete this one altogether and that other one will take over. And because I did it that way, I don't need to go change my links anywhere because the EMF protection is already tied in. It'll work perfectly. All right. And these are things that we cover on the Thursday trainings, which is basically how to do the basics, how to do more advanced things. Once you learn how to do the art of performance blogging, you literally are empowered to go take and write and create so much more content. And that is something we're going to really be focusing on the Saturday trainings is how to add more value in our content and how to bring more eyeballs in from different directions and how to, gain more in SEO and keyword things. We're going to get back to the root of how to make all that stuff work even better. But when we tie in the video aspects, we're adding another leg of marketing to make it even better. And it comes down to, I got to share this with you guys. So Saturday, you'll see the rendition of this being done. But you guys, 3 legs of marketing makes sense, right? And if you can have 4 or 5, it makes better sense. When we do video content on our blogging pages, we add a whole nother element to it. And we've been watching what I call the YouTube phenomenon of eyeballs. I mean, the amount of people that watch things on YouTube, and you know what? There's ways that dynamically ties into it. Now, remember, when you got Google AdSense, you're a partner with Google. So when people are coming and are attracted to stuff you have, they're going to, feed more and more ads. But if you're getting traffic, they're going to help bring even more traffic to you. Our content is what makes that happen. So if you make interesting little, even 2-minute things, people get curious. People like to see that. It draws attention. But you can also do longer things. And I know Tanya's got a whole plan of things to teach you guys. We're doing that on the Saturdays. Now, this is knowledge that online marketing, I'm going to tell you, if you're an online marketer, which we all are, this is a trend that's not going away. This is a very big growing trend. And we're teaching you guys how to do it because if everybody just does a little bit, our community wins. It wins. And you guys, there are so many things that you could spend your time on to create a little bit of content. And so we were going to teach you how to do that, schedule time. But you know what? It's all the things that we do added up makes a difference. So the more you learn and do it, the more aspects you utilize, the better it's going to be. You're going to bring people in from all sorts of areas. And we're on a mission going forward to get more global directions happening. We have, now the Bella Vita is a true global opportunity. We can ride that. We have something to market everywhere now. And you guys, these tunes, we're gonna be able to get these into hundreds of countries soon. There's only a couple hundred countries. We'll cover them all. And the world needs it. And you guys, it's all about getting the word out there. So we're going to be able to do that, share with everything else. You guys, I think you guys are noticing almost everything we market has a global reach to it. And we're going to be adding more and more things like that. Okay. Tanya.
Yes.
So Saturday, you can cover how to make that even better, right? And
Yes, I can do that.
and you guys, I know she was on the beach when I was doing that, and she's probably going, "Oh, here it goes with another thing." But you guys, we have a lot of fun, and you have different styles, and there's no wrong answer.
No, there isn't. There's something out there for everybody. So what does it matter? Your style, whoever it is, it's going to be perfect. And you only get better, you guys. You only get better with practice.
If I don't like something and I put it out there, I'll just do another one to replace it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember what was going on. Tanya was doing something, and it inspired me. And I'm like, I'm on the freaking beach and I'm walking and it feels great. And I have my tune on. But that's all it took. Grab my phone, walk this direction, did that recording. I just that was it. Right. And those are like quick little moments to put out there, and it's there. And then if people see my YouTube channel, right, they'll see it. Now, you guys, we have a lot of people that are on our YouTube channel that are students here. And a lot of them may not be in Bella Vita yet, and they may not have a tune yet. And that's going to help bring them up to speed with this. And they'll be like, wait a second. Okay. You never know what it's going to be like. We're constantly, reinviting it. And you guys, do you know what one of the biggest things that Tanya and I get to market? To give hope back to people that came here that tried to do something and then quit on themselves. We get to market hope. Because if people stick around, they'll win here. Yeah, you're going to learn some new things. You're going to have to make different changes you didn't know before. That's what we get to do here. We're constantly marketing how to get people back on track with something that can make their life better. You guys, even marketing needs marketing. Even giving people hope needs marketing. Nothing sells itself. Now, we're not alone in doing this. We got these incredible MSIs doing it. We've got great PSIs, GSIs, our leadership, and we want everybody to be more and more a part of this, because you know what? It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to support an individual. It takes this incredible utopian community we had to help rise people up, to help people get out of their environment. Linda, when you were going over your story today, that's why we did this. It's to help people get out of bad environment or a bad situation, or people want to weigh us down. We love everyone here. We get to help everyone here. And these little things are our way to do it. Marketing is freedom. Now, I'm gonna put this out there. If you're not an instructor in training yet, just get started with that. Do you know you don't need to know everything? Do you know if you just hung around and watch other instructors train other students, you're going to probably learn again, because you're going to be learning the second, third, fourth time. You can hang around and learn. You can attend all the study halls and learn. Do you know what I found out? And I'm going to just put this out there. I didn't come up with the idea for study halls. Our MSIs did. I'm actually not even totally sure where it started. Probably Sheila, Shar, Linda. I don't know. I don't know where study hall started. And they did them on their own. And I'm like, oh.
Was it Jackie? I think it was Jackie.
Oh, I know Jackie and
I think it was Jackie.
I mean, it's our MSIs. I'm sure some in there. I mean, by the time we heard that was going on, it was helping. Everybody was doing it. And I'm going to tell you what I like about it the best. It was when I bring on somebody that knew it's struggling. It's things that people should have already learned. Their eyes are like, what? Like they caught on something, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they got something better. We all learn from teaching somebody. If the village is teaching somebody, we all learn from that person, and we remember things, or we see it a different way. And it's just like anything. Repetition is the mother of all learning. And if you can repeat while you're teaching somebody else, That's even better. So attend the study halls. Attend them. Now, we have a study hall for everybody on Thursday night. And we have our MSIs, and I know Tanya's on there sometimes, teaching and training you guys different aspects. And then Saturday, Tanya and I giving you guys 2 hours out of our day to teach you things to make a difference. Every Saturday, we went to a 2-hour thing. And then we got our top recruiters, which happens to be the Eddies, that are teaching how to do marketing for 2 solid hours. Sometimes they go more. So you guys can learn how to do it hands-on, see it, and get active in it. But become an instructor in training. You're in training, right? You know, people spend years to get a college degree to learn how to do something. We teach you things that took us decades. We teach it in weeks, but you got to put in the time to learn. You got to be around it. Exposure is 90% of how you learn. Being there, seeing it done. We're all of us learn hands-on. Some of us have to really be there to learn it hands-on. All right. So, Tanya, I had another thing I wanted to cover, but I'm gonna have to wait till next Tuesday. And I was gonna read my book tonight, but I'm just feeling like I want to go finish this page, and my brain just shifted to that. Tanya, do you have anything to close with? Otherwise, I think we might be done a little early in the first time in a long time on a Tuesday.
I think that's it, guys. Just stick around. Be open to change, because you're the key to your success or the key to your failure. It really is. We got to get, and we are here to help shift your minds and change your attitudes about yourself, because truthfully, that's what shifts everything. So stick around, guys. Do not quit. Keep going even when it gets hard, because guess what? When it gets hard and you're being challenged, you just get better. So make sure you guys are showing up for all the meetings and the trainings, because we're here to help guide you and edify you and help move you forward. So we'll see you guys on the next training,
Which is
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. You guys and
Brain
you guys
Food Academy.
Brain Food Academy, guys. That's going to be a huge, huge opportunity for everybody here. And you know what? We're rolling it out. It's a big thing. Wait till you see the technology. Like, you guys, we did this right. All right. Linda, I am so glad you opened up today. Tanya and I are going to go have a celebratory cocktail in your name, because that was just love you.
You're a sweetheart, Linda. We appreciate you. And Niall, we love you. Get better.
Let's get better, my friend.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Get better, brother. Oh, I covered housekeeping. Monday, don't miss the founders call.
Okay.
The promos are awesome. Also, Saturday morning, Tanya and I are going to be covering something, and so just be ready. All right, we might put a teaser out on Friday. Right? Remember this? I forgot to bring this up, and then we're going to say goodnight, guys.
Hey, we really are going to say goodnight. Rory's the king of continuations, but I'm not. So I'm going to tell you all, be there Saturday. We love you.